The camo grind in Call of Duty has always been an absolute ball ache for myself and many members of the community, especially those casual players that just want to jump in and grind gold for the likes of Warzone and Warzone 2 upcoming. Well, this year Infinity Ward have really tailored the camo grind to the casual player, making it easy for anyone to jump in and get gold on their weapons. And wow, does gold look absolutely stunning in Modern Warfare 2. They've really took vibes and took inspiration from Black Ops 1's gold camo. It looks way better than any previous camo we've had in a very long time. I personally love the camo grind change, but for some members of the community, they're looking for harder challenges. Let me know down below if you agree with this, on if you want these challenges to be a little bit harder or longer lasting, or if you like them to be as they are right now. I personally love them as they are right now, and I'm really happy with the change. However, today, despite the challenges being pretty easy for the most part, some can still be really irritating to get done and get done quickly, and it could end up taking you a lot longer than you initially expected. Today, I'm going to share some tips with you guys that I wish I knew along the way with getting my first gold gun, and how you can get the camo faster. Leave a like on today's video if you do go ahead and enjoy. Why not subscribe to the channel as well if you're brand new? It's completely free and there'll be plenty of Modern Warfare 2 content here to stay. But, let's go. Gold camo in Modern Warfare 2 is unlocked by completing 5 challenges alone and ranking the weapon up to its max rank. Each gun has an individual rank, some being lower than others being higher. For example, the TAC 56 being max rank level 20 and the M16 being max rank level 16. It just varies on the weapon, which can be good and can be quite annoying. However, the biggest pain stake is actually ranking the weapons up, and for the most part that can be the most irritating part, as progression from that of the beta has been slowed down drastically, resulting in more of a grindy experience when ranking these weapons up, and essentially it's there to delay you smashing out all of these camos within the first 24 hours of its release. If you do just want to jump on and get that one gold gun for Warzone, I would suggest looking into ways to get hold of some double weapon XP and just sitting on the likes of Domination, Hardpoint, or even Headquarters. You will be granted extra experience for killing enemies on the likes of objectives, getting doubles, triple kills, etc. And objective modes gives you just a better flow to get those types of kills and just to get generally those kills faster. I find Team Deathmatch can be a little bit hectic at times, with people not really working as a team as it says, and kind of just doing their own thing and going in different directions, whereas at least with objective based game modes, everyone is flowing through the centre of the map or on the outskirts to go to these different objectives, and you can kind of get an idea of what the flow is like better on those different modes and maps than you would on a TDM or a free-for-all. Now, a couple of ways to get a bit of double weapon XP. Completing the campaign grants you with around an hour double weapon XP and double XP, I believe. If you've also pre-ordered the Vault edition of the game, you should have another hour or two of double weapon and double XP too, along with any promotional material out there right now, such as the Mountain Dew promotional material, which gives you, I believe, an operator skin or some double XP, along with the Papa John's one, whether you're in the UK, that also gives you some double XP, or I believe a skin of some sort as well. Once you're at a consistent pace of ranking up those weapons, those challenges will be done in parallel without really stressing that you need to rank up your weapons in a few levels before moving on to the next challenge. And once you're at a constant pace of ranking up those weapons with your double weapon XP, those challenges can be done in parallel very, very easily without stressing that you still need to rank your weapon up a few levels before moving on to the next camo challenge. Now onto the challenges themselves. There are only 5 in total to discuss in today's video in order for you to complete the gold camo. The first one is get 50 kills with the weapon, the next is to get 10 double kills, 50 ADS kills, and 15 hipfire kills, and then 3 kills without dying 10 times. This may be specific though to assault rifles and will vary from weapon to weapon, with the launchers, knife, and probably snipers being a little bit different here, so just adjust your playstyles accordingly. But in this scenario, we're going to focus directly on assault rifles. However, starting off with the very first challenge, the kills in all honesty will just come naturally to you. It's as simple as that. I literally can't go into detail any more about it. It is only 50 kills, and if you have 1 or 2 good games, you're probably going to complete the challenge there and then. However, if you are struggling with the likes of skill-based matchmaking, try to make your gameplay a bit slower. Take it slower, sit back a little bit, and then try to pick out those choke points and look over those objectives in those objective game modes that I mentioned earlier on. That would be the best way that I would suggest to go for that. The second one is double kills. This shouldn't be a huge issue, however you will find it hard if you're playing the the wrong game modes. I would ensure you're looking to jump into those modes such as the likes of Domination, Headquarters or Hardpoint, just because most of the enemy will be pushing for those objectives, meaning the flow of the game will be much better for those multi-kills. I found Team Deathmatch and the likes of Free-For-All more irritating than anything, to be honest, just because of the flow not being there, and you kind of just have people going everywhere, spawns flipping for no reason, people coming behind you, and it's just double kills and even triple kills are so much harder to get on those modes unless they're all grouped together pushing as a team, which is very, very unlikely. So stick to those objective game modes and you'll get these challenges done much quicker. The next is aim down sight kills. You need 50 aim down sight kills, which again, you should finish very naturally. I would be extremely surprised if you're using a weapon like the TAC-56 and you don't get it kills aiming down sight. So this is a good challenge just to pass the time, rank up your weapon a little bit more, and just try and get as many kills as possible on those game modes. However, moving on to the next one, which is hipfire kills. If you both have these challenges unlocked at the same time, you can do them both in parallel. Hipfire up close and objectives and ADS those medium to long ranges. To be honest, I got both these done very quickly and I did them both parallel as well with them having them both unlocked. Again, stick to those objective based game modes. For this challenge in particular though, if you're doing for both, I would recommend Domination. I think Headquarters and Hardpoint could be a little bit hectic to do that and you might not get those hipfire kills. So for hipfire specifically, I would recommend Domination to get it done as quickly as possible, because you can easily just wait for people to capture those objectives, sit on the B flag and then push out and get those hipfire kills, whilst also having a laser sight on your weapon. This is such a good thing to do and it helps so much as well. At the beginning yesterday I was using the TAC-56 and I was trying to do this challenge without using the laser sight, and yes, I could get the hipfire kills, but was I getting them as accurately or as effectively or as often? No, not at all. Whack a laser sight on and whack the second one on in particular that allows you to get better hipfire control, and you'll find that these hipfire kills are coming much more naturally to you as well. Also, lying down increases your overall hipfire accuracy. So if you're lying down looking over an objective, you might find that your hipfire kills are being a lot more frequent and you'll get them a lot better. And then finally, the completionist camo, gold. To unlock the final camo, you need to get 3 kills without dying 10 times. In previous games like Cold War, this was like 25 to 50 times, so it's been massively reduced for the casual player, and Infinity Ward, thank you. To do this, I would again suggest objective-based game modes, the Hardpoints, the Dominations, or the Headquarters. You can overlook different objectives and wait for enemies to push to your location, or overlook the different paths or choke points that you know enemies are going to push from. I found that when I was actively searching for those second or third kills, that I would be really careless and wouldn't really pay attention to my surroundings, just because I was in search for that final kill and wanted it done as quickly as possible. This really fucked me on multiple occasions, and resulting in me to take increasingly longer to complete this final challenge. This is the one tip I'll be taking into my other guns, and the one tip I suggest for you guys to take into account as well. Do not actively search for that second or third kill. Overlook an objective and just be patient and wait for the enemy to push you. Or if you flip spawns, push to that spawn and sit back slightly. Wait for the enemy to push around the corner, and I can't believe I'm saying this, but mount a wall or something. Make yourself harder to hit. It's the best thing to do to get this done as quickly as possible, and I'll be taking it into my next guns to get it gold as well. And there you have it. You've unlocked the gold camo and man, doesn't it look absolutely stunning. The additional camos on the right are universal camos as well, meaning that when they're unlocked on one weapon, they can be used on all weapons in game. I personally love this idea, and the first 4 camos you unlock for every weapon in the game, you can universally put them on whatever weapon that you like. I really like this feature, a great touch by Infinity Ward here, and it encourages the player to use different weapons to unlock those different camos that they like. For example, the Spectrum camo, I think you need to use the Signal 50 for that camo to be unlocked, so it's going to push me to use that weapon to unlock that camo for all of my other weapons, you know. So it's a great touch by Infinity Ward. I'm really happy with it, and I'm glad you don't have to do 400 bloody smoke kills to unlock something like that. But guys, that is going to be it for today's video. A pretty short one really, just detailing everything around how to get the gold camo a bit easier. It is pretty easy, to be honest, to get it in this game, but there are ways to get it faster, and this is a good set of suggestions in order to do that, and I'll definitely be taking them into my weapons going forward. But guys, I hope you have enjoyed today's video. Leave a like if you have. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below, and without further ado, enjoy the rest of the day. We'll see you all in the next one.